Welcome back. Dia de los Muertos, or the Day of the Dead, is being celebrated this weekend. Joining us to give us some traditional makeup inspiration and tips on how to capture Instagram-worthy photos are Amy Pena and Candace Guy, along with model Jackie Luke, who looks absolutely fabulous. Y'all, good morning.
Morning, Rosie. Happy Dia de los Muertos.
Happy Dia de los Muertos. Back to you. Okay, Amy, we're going to start with you. You are a makeup artist by trade. Will you tell us a little bit about the work that you do?
Sure. I always say I have brushes and will travel, so I do a little bit of everything. I do weddings, I do TV, film, commercials, and my favorite, which are photo shoots with the lovely Candace right here. So I do a little bit of everything.
Well, I was looking at your website, and while I saw traditional things like bridal looks, I saw that you also like to get into kind of photo shoots, costume type stuff. What, is more fun about kind of the expressive side of that?
Of course. I mean, Halloween's my favorite holiday.
Is it? Mine too.
Yes. You get to be a different character, and I think makeup plays a big role in that, as well as your costuming. I mean, your wardrobe plays a huge part as well, but the makeup is what helps you become the character.
Absolutely.
So it's my favorite holiday, and I love creating Halloween looks as well as Day of the Dead, which is starting tomorrow.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Okay, so we've got Jackie here who's looking absolutely fantastic. She's got, it goes all the way down to her chest, the amount of makeup that you've done. Talk to us about kind of the setup of the traditional Dia de los Muertos look.
Sure. So typically it's what we call La Catarina, which is a skull type of makeup. And so we're creating a skull, but I like to add a little glamour to it. So as you can see, we have glitter, we have rhinestones, pops of color, but if you're sticking to traditional makeup, you could omit the jewels and the glitter, but I just like to add a little bit more pizzazz to it.
Absolutely. I can see a fully blacked out eye, but then you've gone, more golden with her eyeshadow, her brows. So is that how you make the look stand out when you're, otherwise drawing a lot of black around your eyes?
Sure. Again, going back to the costuming, I look to see what the model's wearing, and then I look at a color wheel, actually. Artists use color wheels. You can purchase these at your local arts and crafts stores, and that will kind of tell me, okay, how can I contrast or complement what the model is wearing? So orangey golds are the opposite of purple, so I thought, oh, this is a great way to make this beautiful dress stand out.
Absolutely.
So,
She looks so autumnal. So
yes, that's what we're going for.
Yay! You guys brought, just kind of a finishing touch to show us on camera if somebody's maybe doing a rhinestone look, whether it be Dia de los Muertos or something else for Halloween tonight.
Yes, so nowadays you can buy rhinestones. They're a dime a dozen now. You can get these on Amazon. They already have an adhesive on the back of it, which is nice. But I'm going to use eyelash glue. This is a wonderful time to get that eyelash glue out because it is appropriate for the skin, so it's not going to irritate unless you have a latex allergy.
Gotcha.
And then I found these on Amazon too. I need my trusty tweezers because you're working with really little tiny gemstones, and I'm also going to bring out the old lady glasses.
That's a-okay. Whatever you need to get the job done.
So what you can do if you feel like I need a little extra stick, I maybe am going to go out, out and about, you can just dot the tiniest amount of lash adhesive.
And you use dark like I do.
You can do dark, you can do transparent.
Okay.
I use dark because it's what it is in my kit, but I also know there's going to be a gemstone on top of it. So,
sure.
And then you'll just take a gemstone, and like I said, this already has a little bit of an adhesive to it. And then we'll apply it. We'll use the tweezers.
Oh, everybody's.
And then make sure you laved off the coffee for a little bit before you do this.
So your hands aren't so shaky.
Then, and then we got
gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then that should stay through the night.
It will because that eyelash adhesive, it's strong.
I can attest. I've gone through a water slide and my eyelashes stayed on. Okay, Candace, you guys collaborate together. You are friends. I think it's so cool. Will you tell me a little bit about the photography work you do?
Yes, I do fine art photography work. I work a lot with artists in town, so musicians, actors. I do a lot of album covers, so we come up with the concept and make a beautiful album cover. And the three of us have often done workshops together for education, to teach the fine art photography, and we particularly did this Dia de los Muertos this past month.
It looks awesome. Yeah, and I should say that Jackie actually is an actress, but she's silent today. We haven't put
Silent
a
acting.
Exactly. So she's giving us facials instead. I want to ask about posing, because when you make a beautiful look like this, then you want to have power in your stance, right? You want the image to shine through. What would you suggest to someone doing something regal like this?
Definitely. Well, with beautiful makeup looks like this, I think getting up close is very important, a beauty look. Don't be afraid to get super close, super tight shots, show the detail. I often have the model will pose with props. So yes, this dramatic look where it's one eye or maybe over the chest a little bit. But I stay the frame in a very tight box so that you really don't lose any detail in this beautiful makeup work.
Absolutely, yeah. I think it looks really cool, and I've seen your work. It's absolutely gorgeous. You really make the model shine. You also you were so kind, you gave us a lighting diagram, which we're going to show to everybody at home.
Diagram. It's a very simple one light setup. The key is using this giant octabox, which produces a very soft light, and it creates that painterly look and causes the skin to glow. And it's very easy. Put it at 45-degree angle to your model and play around, just see what you get. When you want to use your phone, you could just put it on portrait mode. Take your subject outside at sunset when that lighting is nice and warm, about 30 minutes before sunset, and have your subject face the light and get that beautiful glow as well.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, I want that set up in my room as well. Y'all, you are both so talented. It's so cool that you've collaborated. We're just real quickly going to show everybody at home. This is the Catarina look, but we also have an Aztec-inspired look, so I just want everybody to see that real quickly if we can pull those. Look at this, guys. Is that not absolutely incredible? The two of you working together are an absolute powerhouse. We appreciate your time this morning. Thank you so much. Guys, both Candace and Amy are awesome at their respective crafts. You can learn more about each of them by going to the websites on your screen. Stay with us.